guys? My name's Dan. Today we're reacting to Yu Hakusho episode number 70. This is Genkai's Ruse, and let's first talk about the last episode, which Kurama's intelligence was on full display. I mean, it was really nice to see him finally be the star of an episode. It's kind of been a while since we've seen that. I mean, I love Hiei, I really do. I think some of his attacks are awesome. He's a shorter character, which I can identify with, and he's still a badass, which I love. But seeing Kurama win the way that he did and show how just so much smarter he is than literally everybody else was just awesome. And especially after we saw all the fighting in the Dark Tournament, it was nice to see a battle of wits over a battle of fists. So we'll have to see what happens here outside of seeing Genkai. We haven't seen her in a little while since she was resurrected, so it should be interesting to see how she factors into this story as well. But before we get into it, though, I should let you guys know that this is the dub. I apologize for those of you who are looking for the sub, because unfortunately I do have a hard time reading the words on the screen. We'll also be able to follow along what's going on behind it, so I do hope you can forgive me for that. And I also hope you can forgive me for the fact that I won't be able to show you today's episode in full due to copyright, plus also be flipping the screen to further avoid those issues. But sometimes YouTube decides to block these reactions. I'm so sorry. It has me so flustered because every single time I have to edit out the entire episode. It happens a lot with my Blue Exorcist reactions. It just happened with my past one where I had to edit out the entire episode because it got blocked. I don't know why. Some of them do, some of them don't. It just is what it is. So if you want to make sure that you see these episodes and my reaction to it info along with many other reactions that I do on a daily basis, you can for just $5 a month. Just head over to patreon.com/DDanReactor, or if you want more of a direct link and want to pay less for this particular episode, you can check down in the description, where you'll also find this week's reaction schedule, but maybe not in a Yu Hakusho, maybe in other types of anime I want to see my reaction to those. Here's a full list of them that I've already reacted to over on my Patreon, and without any further ado, let's go.
Nap time is over.
I love that!
One that says Yusuke dies if we open the door without your approval.
That is a good reason.
Wait a minute, so his life is in your hands after everything we've seen up until this point? It's in this guy's hands? I mean, seriously? Alright, well, then how the hell are we getting Yusuke out of there?
Standing still?
Oh no, he's tired of not being able to punch you in the face.
Thin weasel! Kobara, I understand your frustration, but if we wish to help Yusuke, we must comply.
Yeah, you have to. You don't have a choice.
Only the applier can remove it.
Huh? Hey look, it's stuck like glue!
Let me try.
I love how this has just turned into a product ad.
So we should write our names on the seals and attach them to one another. Then we will know immediately if someone is hurt. Hopefully these are allowed.
So it's like a health bar, but for anime.
Want to know we're okay?
Touch me and I break your wrist.
And Kurama just walked right in.
Already forgotten that his soul was the first to be lost.
You know, I'm all for things looking a certain way, but the way she showed it off, like, why do you need 3? The way she showed it, she put one on, it shows where your health is at, with 3 different colors, right? Why do you need 3 to show all the same colors? Like, you can't just see the one? Did I miss that part of the explanation? So I'm thinking more of, like, okay, maybe part of the reason why there's 3 has something to do with this sort of situation right here, right? Maybe that something with it, the combination of the 3 of them, maybe it helps them in this situation and getting him out some way. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, man.
Laugh all you want, but you know if I'd seen what kind of lame-ass power you had, there'd be no way in hell you would have been able to trap me!
No, either that or I'm losing it.
I think I'm going to be ill.
Interesting, just how different each staircase is. Kie may have the worst one of them all, but he'll somehow find a way to get up there, I'm sure.
Welcome.
What's up, guys?
Man, they all came in at the same time. Look at that.
Now, let's begin the next game, shall we? Like I said, one of your companions is not who they...
Wait a minute. One of them is an imposter? So this was... I can't believe I'm going to make this comparison, but this is Among Us before Among Us was even a thing.
Yusuke has asked you a direct question.
I don't know this guy. How do we know he's telling us the truth?
So I'm going to go out on a limb here and try to guess who it is. Because it seemed like Kie's path was the easiest. Just the way he got up there in general. I feel like the imposter's probably him. Because it seemed like he got up there the quickest. I could be wrong, though.
Kill the real one.
Uh-oh. 9 left.
Oh boy, here we go.
Do you even know my birthday and blood type in the first place? I guess I don't.
This is pathetic.
Why would
Kurama,
you...
please tell me your...
Yusuke, why would you ask him a question that you don't even know the answer to? Come on, man, he can just make it up.
You just made that up! You disgusting pervert!
Oh,
Damn
God. Oh, no, Yusuke, what are you doing now?
Pain in the you-know-what, just like you. Probably ugly, too.
I will kill you.
Yeah, I would kill him,
Boy
too.
doesn't know the relation.
Huh? Oh, have a heart, Kurama. Tell me what her name is.
5 minutes left.
I'll talk to you about her later.
Okay. Hey, that's it.
I see. The imposter cannot remove the seals. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Oh, here we go.
Memories. And yes, even this so-called energy print.
Oh,
He could copy
wow.
your own mother and you would never tell the difference, not even with your little magic sticker. It's to be hit so hard that it knocks them unconscious. And of course, if you choose the wrong person, I'll have your captive friend killed. So try to be smart, okay?
Well, okay, wait a minute. Let's back up here. He wants Yusuke to hit somebody as hard as they can, as hard as he can, to knock out this person. But he's saying just hit him as hard as you can. Okay. Him hitting somebody as hard as he can kill somebody. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Oh, Kuwabara! It was him! Wow!
Untrusting. They'd never just walk right into your trap.
Yes. Or scream the word hot.
Now that's still left.
Fair
me plenty
point!
time.
Fair point!
Cough up, Kuwabara.
And he better not be injured.
Better not
Kurama
be.
is just fine.
We're gonna have some
And I will
words.
return him to you in the very near future.
And of course, we knew the name of the episode, so this isn't too much of a surprise.
Why would you do something like this? Because
Yes,
I'm obviously
please.
going nuts.
She was trying to teach us a very valuable lesson. A lesson about perception.
Yes, and it's a lesson you must learn very well.
An ulterior motive here, and I realized that whoever orchestrated this was trying to tell us something about ourselves. That would require someone who knows us well, and meant no harm.
Right, and meaning, because like I said, throughout the entire Dark Tournament, it was nothing but fighting. So now teaching them a lesson not only about perception, but about using your head more, and not just running into a fight without thinking.
Will not be able to help you, so you must depend on your mind.
And there it is.
If
Thank
had
you,
used that lock
Genkai.
3 feet above your ass, you might have held on to your soul. Enough to think that one of your enemies would just hand over that information?
Definitely
If
not.
If captures you, you're as good as dead. If you remember anything, then remember that.
The truth of it is, we've only had these new abilities for about a month. Same as all the other new psychics.
Oh, okay, so that's why she pitted them against them, because she knew it was a sure bet that they would defeat them, because the amount of experience they have versus the amount of experience that these other kids have. Oh dear.
Apparently Koenma found out and never told us.
Wow.
Sakyo wanted money so he could drill some doomsday tunnel.
And now he's rolling in his grave because someone continued his plan without him.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, someone's carrying on his legacy, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens when he meets all of them. So that's kind of the scary part, right? Because we knew Toguro and his crew, we kind of knew what their plans were, and it all kind of focused on pure power and strength, while on the other side of things now, it seems like maybe we're looking at this as more of a mental fight than a physical one, and that's what Genkai wanted to teach them to begin with, is to use their head more than their fists. And in this case, going into the fight against whoever this person is, that's probably what they're going to need to do. They're going to need to sharpen everything from their physical ability, because sure, there's going to be some fighting, but there's also strategy, there's also knowing when to duck, knowing, just using your head in a fight. Sometimes if you get like a lucky shot, fine, that's great, but if you're using your head, you're more than likely to land those shots because you know what they're going to do before they do it, and that's, again, kind of what Genkai is going for. Use your head more than your fist. And that's something you should do in life as well. I mean, use your head. Sometimes it's as simple as just thinking about it for a second rather than just fighting people or whatever in this show. But that's going to do it for me here, and I will see you guys next time.